Welcome to ComFlo. Here we have a very quick tutorial for you today, and what we're going to try to do is show you how to use our web tool in order to visualize, inspect, and export data on commodity shipping within the United States. So this is what you'll see when you first enter the website. You're on the plot page right now, so this is where you'll make selections based on year, commodity, mode of transport, states, and direction of flow. So let's go ahead and just choose 2012. We'll choose coal. Let's choose all modes of transport, all states, and export. We'll hit submit and let's see what pops up. Alright, so we just created a map of coal shipping throughout the United States. And how easy was that? I mean, that was super quick and super simple. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this graph. We'll see, first of all, that these lines are thinner than these lines over here. So what does that represent? Well, since each of these lines is actually a shipping pathway, the width of the lines represents the volume of coal traffic that's going along it. So if we actually wanted to click on this line right here connecting Wyoming and Texas, then we could see the exact weight of coal being transported along it. Alright, so now let's say I found this graph really interesting, and maybe I wanted to use it in a presentation. But I think maybe it looks a bit crowded. We'll move up here, and we'll use this line width slider and move it down to 240. We'll click submit, and there we go. We made it a lot more readable, I think. Alright, so it looks like there's a lot of lines going out of Wyoming, so I'm going to focus in on that. I'm going to remove all here and switch just to Wyoming. So now we've created a map of only coal exports from Wyoming. And so using this tool, really we've just discovered that Wyoming is the main coal distributor in the United States. But say we wanted to quantify that. We wanted some data. We could hop over to the table tab, actually, and we could view the source data on the selection you've just made. And you'll notice that you can actually sort by weight. So by doing that, we can see actually right away which states import the most coal from Wyoming. Number 1 is Texas, number 2 is Illinois, and number 3 is actually coal shipments within Wyoming itself. So say you were a researcher in industry, or maybe you're just a curious individual, you can scroll down to the bottom here and click download, and you can actually export this data as a CSV, and you have it in Excel now, and you can do any sorts of analysis on it that you wish. And that was very quick and simple. So, that's our tutorial. We hope that it was helpful to you, and if you want to read a bit more about the data source or about the project, then you can head over to the About page. We have a little write-up here. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send us an email. We've left it on the website. And we certainly hope that you find this tool useful and enjoyable, and maybe you learned something from it. So thanks for watching, and thanks for visiting our site.